What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we have a 2006 6.0. I've already had to do a few things to it. We had an oil cooler and a new turbo installed, and the last thing I need to do is put this housing on, but it has a problem and I want to talk about it. So come with me tonight, guys, as we not diag, but I'll show you what is leaking on this truck and how to fix it. All right, let's go. Alright, what we got over here leaking is this poor little fuel filter housing, fuel regulator. There is a key-shaped gasket that goes underneath this cover. Here are the parts. I have performed a video regarding replacement of this part number to put in the blue spring upgrade kit. We are going to do that today. However, the main reason for me accessing this is because of this fuel leak. This gasket underneath this housing likes to get really flat. So what we're going to do, showing you another way to do it since it's off the truck. I have put it in a vise, very loose. I'm not crunching this down because this is thin-walled aluminum. I don't want to deform it or mess it up. Go ahead and get you a 7/8 wrench and loosen this fitting while it is still connected to the fuel filter, oil filter housing assembly. And sometimes you'll have to fight this little orange O-ring, but we got that out. And then you're going to go around and pull out all of these Torx, which are a T27. So as you pull this out, you guys, I'm going to put a link in the description to the other video I made. That blue spring is going to want to pop this off, or the black spring rather that's in there. So push down, take these out, or take all three of them out, and then you'll see it start to cock. Push this housing down and then pull this last one out or whatever, and then you'll take it all off controlled so it's not boinging in your eye. So we're gonna get this mounted up here, and I'm gonna show you with two hands how to take this apart. Alright, got my T27. Pop that loose. We are not going to be reusing these. Okay, and I'm going to take this one out. You're going to see this start to loosen up. Okay, I'm pushing down on this housing. So I'm going to let it pop up. Okay, oop, it just popped up by itself. Okay, so you can see this is pretty much the same. We are not reusing this because we got a new one. But if you look, let me get the new gasket. You guys will probably be able to even tell here. But look how flat this gasket is. The flatter the gasket is, the more it's going to leak. Yeah, you can see right there. Look how just flat it looks. Right? It looks like it's been sandwiched in a press. So this is the main reason why you have a fuel leak on your 6-liter. I don't get a lot of these trucks in for fuel leaks, but when they do leak, it's usually this or the HFCM drain, because for whatever reason it's stripped out or the seal's compromised and is leaking fuel there. So I have yet to do one of those. I mean, I have done them, but I have not made a video on that. That might be a good one because I know you guys like the 6.0 content. So once you guys get that out, you'll see this does not have the blue spring. This is the old black spring, or brown, or whatever. I'm gonna pull this little guy out, and you see it's got a rubber O-ring. The new one has a rubber O-ring already installed. And then you're going to want to get a pick, and you're going to want to work this little guy up out of its bore. Be careful not to break. See how I'm kind of cocking that right there? I have been guilty of it myself. I have busted this off in that hole doing what I just did. So I'm letting you know, forewarning you, Be ginger when you're doing this. These can become brittle. It's plastic. It's been submerged in fuel its whole life. So Just know that that may be causing an issue, but definitely get it out. It's not going to cause any problems. So you guys can see here's the housing. Doesn't look too scuffed up or anything. I'm just going to wipe it off with a rag. There's not that much residue or any type of rubber gasket material. Okay, so we've got the new parts already behind me here. Gonna set that guy in. We're gonna come over here and grab our new white piece. See how nice and clean that is. It already comes with an O-ring. Just gonna go ahead and just push it down so that it's flush. Should feel it just raise just a little bit. Just the plastic on your finger, but it's gonna squish that O-ring once we install the cover. Go ahead and get your new blue spring, and then we're just gonna set our blue spring right in its seat. And then finally get your housing, press in your gasket. It's got some teeth that kind of hold the gasket in place. Just gonna get it. I like to look at it on this plane just to make sure there's no raised edges. Make sure it's all nice and flat. The key, what we're going to do to getting this on properly, is we need to put the blue spring end, when we put it down, that spring is supposed to sit in here and we're going to compress that. So make sure you're going to be doing it perpendicular. Everything's nice and straight. You don't want to be cocked down here. You don't want to strip these out. It's got 3 locating little dowels that are going to locate the cover to the fuel filter housing. So let's see if we can do this. I got the tool, I got the gun over here. I'm gonna set this down. Okay, it's compressed. I'm gonna go ahead, put all my T27s in. Remember, these aren't lug nuts, so be ginger. Okay, that is installed. The final thing that we need to do is that fitting that we took out the side. It's got 2 O-rings that we're going to have to replace. So we're going to go ahead and take this little guy off and not skewer yourself. Come on, roll that beautiful bean footage. Got it. Okay, and then this one is just a pressing one, no big deal. Move my phalanges. Ooh, got it. Okay, that one that just rolled out is going to be this green one here in the kit. That one is just going to simply push right into the little groove, and it's going to sit nice and flush. Okay, and then the next one, and then the last one, which was the first one we took off, we're just going to go ahead and roll that down around, and you can see the part underneath the threads is the ringland where that seal is supposed to sit. Got some fuel right here on my finger. Going to go ahead and lubricate that O-ring, and I'm just going to go ahead and screw that back into the housing. 7/8. Just going to go ahead and snug that down like that, and I'm going to get this reinstalled into the vehicle. So currently right now we're completed in replacing our fuel pressure regulator cover and gasket. This would coincide with the blue spring upgrade kit, but whatever you want to do, obviously you can get just the key-shaped gasket as well, but if you're going to take it apart, you might also put that blue spring in there as well. Tell me what you think about that in the comment section. Anybody's ever had to replace their key-shaped gasket, just like you saw here tonight, let me know. Was it a pain in the butt? Was it an Econoline? I have done those. Yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Remember, like, comment, sub, share, and I'll see you next week. Thanks so much for watching. See ya.